Man, I don't know if I can do all this justice in one video. We've done so much so far, but I will give it a try. Hello friends, and welcome to the very first installment of the SMP series. We're here on the Avalanche server, and there's a lot of catching up we gotta do, guys. So first of all, everyone seems to be keeping a journal of what's going on the server, and we can go ahead and start with day one. So day one is, of course, I joined the SMP server, and I found myself out here on a flowery hills. I think this is a, let's see, flower forest biome, yes. And let's get back in here. And my first building was this house right here, and I can come out here so you guys can see it better. And I just built a small house right here. You're gonna have to try to ignore all the other things for right now. I will get to them in a little bit. But yeah, this is a pretty simple house. Didn't want to go too big with it. Most of my stuff is underground, as you can see here. I've got all my storage down here. My nether portal, where I started digging down for my very first diamonds. Got a lot of my farms linked up in here. A bunch of my traders in here. It's just where the bulk of the base is underground. And of course, all the farms themselves are out here on top. Now, if we get into, let's see, what happened in day two. I'm kind of glad I started keeping this journal. So day two, I finished the house, and I've actually received the first death. Yeah, I do remember that. I fell into the end void and lost all my stuff, and I had to restart from scratch. But eventually, we did get that elytra. Look at it, it's nice. And real quick, I want to address my skin. It may look like the Iskall 85, and of course, that's who I modeled it after. I'm a great fan of Iskall and what he does, and I consider myself part of the Iskallian community, so showing my true colors. Alrighty. Now, let's see. I also got some dogs. I had a lot more of them, but unfortunate things happened, and now all we've got is this cat and this dog. And then, but I also have lots of cats sprinkled around my base because, they help scare away creepers. So it's good to have cats around your base just to prevent a little bit of mob damage, creeper holes, and stuff like that. So in day three, I decided to make an XP farm for the server. In the end, it was a huge success. It creates lots of XP, but it also creates lots of ender pearls and stuff like that. As you can see, the next places will be done in secret, but all that stuff has been done already, so it's not that much of a secret. I'm going to go ahead and fly over to the end so you guys can see the farm in action. Okay, so I've made my way out to the end. I'm in spectator right now because it'd be the safest way to show you guys. There's a lot of people on right now, so it's getting kind of laggy. But as you can see, we've got the simple endermite stuck in a minecart, and all the endermen try to go get him. And down here at the bottom is the killing chamber, where all the endermen are positioned. All you gotta do is swing your sword at, and it's a bunch of XP. Okay, so moving on to the next day. Next day, I decided that I would just give a little hint of what I was going to do. I was going to grind, optimize, automate, and thrive. Taking inspiration from Doc M77 himself. And on that day, I believe I constructed this iron farm. Now, it's a design from Nimbom, and it's pretty awesome. It's got 4 different platforms where golems can spawn. And it's just got a zombie that goes around and scares all the villagers every once in a while, and they get flushed down with water streams, and eventually they get killed in lava down at the bottom. And I've also got a water stream that looks like someone has built their way out. Okay. And all the drops come down in here at the bottom. Down into here where my iron farm is, and then all the extra drops like poppies and stuff, they come in to make bone meal, and this has been going for quite a while. So you can see I've got a lot of extra resources, and then in turn I use that iron to trade with these guys which I've decreased their trades with a few zombies, and in turn get a bunch of emeralds. And I can also do that over here with this guy, because I've got a melon and pumpkin and carrot farm, which I can go show you real quick over here. So we've got a simple melon and pumpkin farm. I've got pumpkins on the bottom row, and then there's melons on the 2 top rows because I needed quite more melons than I did pumpkins. And then down here you've got the automatic villager design, the automatic farming villager design, where he tries to throw the crops that he harvests to this guy, but instead it gets caught by the hopper minecarts instead. Hi, little kitty cat. Okay, let's move on. So, day 4, we started to make a bunch of farms. Day 5, I wanted to make a brand new XP farm. Now, this XP farm is going to be a double-sided sword. Not only were we going to get XP, but we're also going to get gold. So, my first step was to get on top of the nether roof, which I had help from my friend Elijah Dragon. And he also helped provide all the magma blocks that I used for this farm. Now, I believe I saw this type of farm from a YouTuber named Waddles, and I really liked it, so I decided to make it over here. And it's pretty simple. All the pigmen get angry at you, and I've got some guys over here. They're named Never Forget, so that when you shoot a pigman, they'll always be mad at you. Let me show you guys real quick. So, if you shoot a pigman, okay, so they decide to try to pathfind to me, and they fall down into these hopper minecarts, and due to entity cramming, you know, they meet their timely demise. And it's pretty cool. So I told the whole server that this XP farm is free, but, you know, all the gold is going to be for me, and all the gold gets caught down in here. Let's see if I can get up here. It's not that easy. Alright, so I made it. Probably should make a better way of getting up here, but as you can see, I've got a little simple filter system where you get golden nuggets, the gold ingots, and we also get piglin heads due to a data pack on the server. Now, if I AFK over here overnight, I get a lot of these golden nuggets, and it nearly fills up all these chests right here. So that's why I have way more chests for the nuggets than I do for the ingots and the heads. And as you can see, I've been running this farm quite a while. Not sure what to do with the heads yet, but all the gold gets used down into here where I have broken bedrock, just to make it easier for me to get back. And I have a simple villager trading system. So if you put a bunch of gold in here and you send it off, it distributes it to them, and then you flick this lever on this side and then they start trading. Now, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any gold in the system right now, but all their drops come in down in here. So this is a pretty awesome system. Got plenty of drops, so pretty excited about that. And it's probably going to help me, I can start selling that stuff for even more money. Now, what I've done recently is I guess I should say I had a shop, because I have plans to renovate it in the future. And I'll go show it to you guys real quick. So, I don't know if I showed you guys before, but there was a path all the way down the middle of town, and I've created a path that connects mine all the way to theirs, as you can see here. And this path goes all the way over to the original path, as you can see that's bordered by the leaves. Now this path goes all the way to the nether portal, and this is what we consider the community house. And so all of these things in these chests are free for anyone who needs them. And if we have any extra items, then we drop them off over here so that other people can use them. Now that's some spoiler stuff up there, so I'm not going to explain that. Well, another really nice thing that the server had when I joined was all of these Librarian Traders. Now these have all the best books you can get. and it makes it really easy for you to re-gear when you die and stuff. And also, you know, all the XP farms that we have is really good. And as you can see, I've named myself Dr. Inari, and all the way over there in the distance, my base is called Dr. Inari's Laboratory. Now, my shop here is the one with the rocket and the emerald pixel art, and as you can see, people have been, you know, trying to compete, and they've got a bunch of shops opening up over here. And over here you can see I used to have a shop, but it's currently closed at the moment. All of the stock I had here, as you can see, I had gold, golden carrots, emeralds. I also sold iron, rockets, and diamond armor. Now, as you can see, I have plans for demolition and rebuilding. So this is going to get a big uplift over here. And it looks like Cooper needs my help. And even with my shop being technically closed, I still get a lot of sales. Let me show you a short clip of what happened while I was recording this video.
Where should we meet up? Also, Suda, I'm gonna need fireworks.
Suda, can I buy some emeralds? Do you
Oh
still
my
have
God, I'm
emeralds
gonna
I have to buy?
Yeah. How many do you? So a couple other farms I've built. I also have a creeper farm down here at the bottom, very similar to my Let's Play series. And of course, just like all my other farms, I have drops that come in. All the drops come into this chest right here. And as you can see, I'm getting skeletons every once in a while. But that's okay. Let's move on and see what happened in the next day. So, the next day, it looks like I completed that XP farm, the gold one, and it should bring me lots of profit. And I don't know if you saw in my store, but I also sold the access to the gold if they wanted to. As you know, the XP is free, but if they wanted access to the gold, then they have to pay a hefty price. I believe it was 10 diamond blocks. And if you didn't believe it, some people have bought it. So the next day, I noticed that, you know, people were really buying stuff out of my shop. Of course, I was the only shop on the server at the time, and so it was pretty hard to keep it stocked. It seemed like a good day to make diamonds. As you can see, I have a wallet here, and this is all the sort of diamonds I've gotten so far. I've tried not to actually dig out any of the diamond ore. Of course, a few of them I've accidentally done, but that's what I'm looking at now for diamonds. Here's my ender chest. As you can see, I've got lots of materials. Lots of gold ingots. Here's my redstone box. All my potions. I got some iron in a box. Extra fireworks, gold carrots. Extra shulker shells just in case I need to. And I've actually recently acquired all of the music discs from the overworld. Just missing that pig step record. And if I have anything to throw away, I always come over to here and throw away into my lava pit. And usually, if anyone's coming looking for me, this is where I'll be. So if they come up looking behind me, this is usually what they'll see, is me shifting here and just waiting. And of course, it says AFK, please come back later. Okay, seems to be rainy today, but that's okay. Let's move on to day 8. So, first installment of aesthetic builds is the golden moat. So, what I've done here is that Iscal 85 trick where you do layers of glass to make it look like fog, and I think it looks pretty freaking cool. As you can see, it goes all the way down. You can barely see the wood that supports the bridge. And man, do I like this. And also took my hand at some terraforming skills to give this place a little bit of cliff-like look to it, and I think I did pretty good. Please let me know in the comments below what you think. And speaking of YouTube stuff, why don't you guys subscribe so that you can see more videos like this? And if you are interested in more, make sure you give it a like. Leave some suggestions in the comments below, and make sure you leave some support, guys. Get that YouTube algorithm going. Alright, let's keep on moving. So day 8, milled the golden moat, and I wanted to make plans for the super smelter. And when I say industrialization coming soon, it means that I'm going to make a lot more buildings out here, make it look more scientific and sci-fi out here. Some may say steampunk, but it's what we've got going on. It's the plans I have. Hope you guys will enjoy it. I've got a simple villager breeding system here. That's how I've got all the villagers down there. But this is the super smelter over here. As you can see, I've got an input chest for coal or the fuel. And then I've also got an input chest for all the stuff that you want to smelt. And this is a pretty simple super smelter. You know, it's a lot of hoppers, a lot of furnaces. Okay, day 9 is when I built the actual Piglin Trading Center. So the super smelter wasn't built yet, and then I decided I needed more materials, so I made a Piglin Trading Center for all the gold that I had. And I do have a lot of gold. Let me show you guys. This is all the gold that I've gotten so far. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Alrighty. So day 10, that's when the actual super smelter was constructed. Now, the building that I wanted to design for it is a Victorian style industrial building, industrial factory per se. And I think it's going to look pretty cool around here. It's going to kind of stick out, but I'm going to try to make more buildings like it in the future. And as you can see, I got a neighbor down over there. That is Elijah's place over there. He's a good friend of mine, so I decided that he could live next to me. He was nice enough to ask me, so I appreciate that also. And the final day, the last day that I've inputted into the journal is when I actually built the wrecking ball machine over there and decided that I wanted to upgrade my shop over there. And it's starting to make people on the server a little nervous, maybe a little happy, they're excited, or maybe they're scared. But you know, that's the whole point of it. I wanted to cause some sort of reaction, and that's what I've gotten. So, without further ado, let's do a little bit more touring around the world. And we can start with the main community area. So, as you can see, my shop was there first, and other people decided to pop up some shops around. And I noticed that they were building shops similar to mine, so I decided I needed to go bigger and badder. That's why I've decided to close up shop for now, and I'm currently working on plans to demolish it and rebuild. Now, I said this was spoilers before, but we actually are planning on building a PvP arena, and so our Coliseum is going to be way up in the sky, and I think it's going to be pretty fun. Now, when you first spawn into the server, you spawn around this building. It's pretty nice. We've got a little simple sugarcane farm. It's manual harvest, but it's still pretty cool. Over here, we've got a few buildings. This is where Coop's house used to be, but he has plans on making a better house soon. So I'm interested in seeing what he comes up there. Weird little fence design, but no problem. Now over here we've got Dino's house, I believe. Let's see. Dinoville, yeah. So this is Dino's house over here. It's pretty cool on the inside. I like his little chandelier. It's pretty cool. Oh, looks like I need more rockets, and I have forgotten my ender chest somewhere. Hopefully he has one in here, and he does not. Now, I'm not sure exactly where everybody lives on the server. I believe another person's house is over here. I'm not exactly sure whose this is. Let me grab the head real quick, and it's Quick. So this would be Quick's house. It's got a pretty nice little setup in there. I like the use of glass panes to give it a little bit more depth, and he's used different kind of... Ooh, look at that chimney. Yeah, I like that. And it looks like a lot of people are on the server right now. This is pretty cool. Looks like people are starting to PvP up here. Oh gosh, he may think I'm actually wanting to fight. But moving on, we've got another house over here. This is Flynn's house. Oh, yep, I'm still recording. Flynn's got a pretty nice house. This is all of his stuff right here. Ooh, I do not know why he keeps all of his valuables in a chest, though. It's kind of a risky business right there. Let's see what he's got going down here. Just his nether portal down here. Hi, YouTube, a gang, I think he was trying to say. Over here, we've got Hydro's house. It's pretty cool. I'm loving what he's doing with these crop fields right here. The water coming down really adds to it. And it looks like he's still in the middle of interior decorating, so we won't look around too much. And Hydro considers himself to be a very dedicated dino enthusiast, whatever that means. And he also likes big mansions, as you can tell from his base. We've also got some other hidden bases around the server. I won't tell you where they are, so I'm just going to cut to them real quick. So as you can see, we've got Blue in his natural habitat. This guy, this one's the one you have to worry about right here. He is bloodthirsty, I tell you that. I'll probably show you what he's been up to over here. Yep, he's got all these heads. Man, yeah. You don't want to mess with Blue, or else he's coming to come for you. Let's see, is there a way down? There is. Nice. Okay, well, he's got a pretty cool setup here. It looks like he's been brewing a lot of potions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely ready for PvP, if you know what I mean. Now, this is probably the most secret place of them all. This is what you consider to be Helms Valley. Now, I believe Sir Boredom and Casey, the cat, live here. And this is a peaceful area. No PvP is allowed in here. They've done a lot of work. They do a lot of farming, and Sir's a pretty silly guy, but he can be pretty serious at times. And KC, she's just got a very bubbly personality. I'm so sorry. Don't tell him I did that. Oh, it looks like more PvP is happening. Let's see if we can make it over in time. Oh man, it's such a long way to travel. But I think I'm here finally. Oh, and the PvP is a happening. Let's watch, guys. Let's see who wins. It's Cooper versus Sir Boredom. They cannot even wait for the arena to be finished, guys. They are excited. And man, this is getting pretty crazy over here. Oh, Sir Boredom's on the run. Looks like he's trying to eat and stay full and regenerate his health. Cooper's over there swinging like a madman. It's got to be getting close now. Oh, he's pulling out the trident. And he's on the run. He may be getting low on health. Ooh, and he connects with the trident. Ooh, it looked like he just charged his crossbow right there. It's getting close. It's getting close. Ooh, don't hit me. Now, the rules are if they fall off the arena. Yep, and he did, so he lost. Sir Boredom is the victor. Now, there are some other bases on the server, but these people are pretty new. I believe Next Thanks in Plays MC. He's pretty new to the server, and so is Sonic Block. So I'm really interested to see what they start to come up with. Maybe they didn't know I was recording last time. So it looks like they want a rematch. So I guess I'll record again. He wants to look like a victor. So all right. Iscalinari, see? He knows what he knows. Alrighty. Fights begin. They're just staring off right now. Come on. The viewers want to see some blood. They want to see action. Oh, here we go. And the first hits have ensued. Here we go. They're trying to get some crits in. I maybe have a low connection, so I better back up. Sir Boredom is not gonna lose on camera. He is fierce. Look at him. He is not giving up. I think Cooper's on the run. Oh. It's got him on fire. Oh, tried to use some water, but I made this out of lower slabs, so it's not that easy. There he goes, but now he's lost his water. What is he going to do now? Cooper's on the run. Oh, he's going to get his water. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're at a stalemate now. It looks like they're going to regenerate a little bit more health. And they're in. They're in it again. Cooper over there swinging like a madman while Sir's trying to calculate his swings, but looks like he's just starting to swing like a madman too. Here we go. Cooper's trying to get some crits in. Sir's on the run now, it looks like. Oh no, never mind. He's going in. Oh, and Cooper, he died on his way out of the arena. Rip City. Oh, they both died.
A random buffoon beats the owner of the server in PvP
Alrighty.
twice.
Well, we know Sir Boredom is 2 for 0 now, so don't mess with Sir, guys. It looks like these guys are pretty excited about PvP and getting this Coliseum done, so maybe I'll help out some more, trying to finish off the Coliseum. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, please let me know. Ooh, man, all sorts of dying going on the server. What's down here? What is this? Super secret casino? What? Oh, it's not quite done yet. But I'm interested in that. I do like gambling, so I'll have to keep my eye on that one over there. And I showed you guys from a distance, but this is Elijah's house over here. He's going for a medieval theme. He's doing pretty good on the texturization, I'd say so myself. Pretty proud of him. I've been teaching him some stuff in my spare time, and it looks like he's doing really good with it. Now, there's other people on the server. I think NX Thanks to Plays MC. He's told me that he's just wants to be called Recruit for now, so that's what we'll call him until he decides on what he's going to do in the future. Now, the owner of the server is Coop, the man himself, Cooper Callis. He's the one who owns the server, and we appreciate him and all he does. He actually pays real-life money to keep this server going 24/7, and he streams on Twitch. So you guys can check him out there at Twitch. I'll try to link all everyone's platforms in my description below, so you can check them out. And man, I've been having a lot of fun, guys. As you can see, I've done a lot of work, a lot of joking around, and I'm excited to play with these guys. It's been pretty fun so far. Now, real quick, before I head off here, guys, they've deemed everyone on the server has deemed me the evil scientist, so I will take on that role with full possibility, and hopefully I can live up to it. I am known for building all the redstone farms and contraptions on the server and helping people out when they want to build redstone stuff themselves. Now, if you guys have any questions or anything about the server, please do let me know. I will try to answer them as best I can. Let me know what kind of things you guys want to see, and if you're excited to see the kind of stuff that I've explained a little bit so far, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a like, and please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload all my videos. And until next time, this has been Inari.